Hello guys, good morning everyone, and myself Saurav, and this day I am going to discuss about this a poem of your course of study, that is Psalm of Life. So in this poem, the writer or the poet or the bard of this poem, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, he is one of the famous American poet, and he is going to define our life, and he is going to define our death, and he is going to define our lifestyle, and he is going to define the human attitude towards the death and the life, so that we know that we have the life, and one day we will go to the another world, that is called our death. This is the life, okay, and you know it well how the life is going to define yourself, how you are working with your life, how you are working in your society. So first of all, and from this video, I will discuss all the stanzas, and each video has only one stanza, and the another one has another stanza. Okay, and if you and it will be so easy to me, and it will be so easy to you understand the bit by bit of a stanza. Okay, so like that, a psalm of life. So first of all, we have to know about we should have to know about the mean of the psalm. So you know that the psalm means not the psalm, not the evening. It means that a sacred song or a chanting. Okay, it means that a sacred song or a chanting. Okay, so like that, we have the most of sacred songs, and you have the experience about the sacred song in your life, and you have listened, you may have to listen much of the sacred songs in your life. So in this poem, the poet Longfellow is going to discuss about in a peculiar manner, or in a sacred manner, or a chanting manner to our life. So, and our life is like a vast ocean, and we have to experience our life in different kinds of manner. And if you will be sleep in one bed in a one manner, that we have no option to do anything in our life. So that this poem is Psalm of Life. So psalm means you knew it, that it's a sacred song or it's a chanting. Okay, so that in a chanting manner, or in a sacred or a religious manner, the poet discussed this poem. Okay, so that now I start this video, and I will share this video, and please kindly like my video and subscribe my video and share my video. Okay, and thank you. Okay, so first of all, I am going to discuss about this video stanza by stanza. That tell me not in mournful numbers, life is but an empty dream, for the soul is dead that slumbers, and things are not what they are seem. Okay, tell me not in mournful numbers. So this poem by the Longfellow has been started in a imperative sentence. Okay, so starting for a imperative sentence, that you tell me not in mournful numbers. You tell me not in mournful numbers. You know that what is the meaning of mourn? Mourn means the sorrow. Mourn means the grief. Mourn means the sadness. Okay, so in our life, we have the much of different kinds of situations, and we feel the sadness, we feel the sorrowness, we feel the grief. So that it's a part of life to feel the grief, feel the sorrow, feel the sad. Okay, so like that, tell me not in mournful numbers. Okay, the writer is going to say that don't tell me in the grief numbers, in the sorrow numbers, or in the sadness of the numbers. Okay, life is but an empty dream. Life is not an empty dream. Life is an empty dream. Life is not an empty dream. The life is not an empty dream. There is different kinds of things in your life to learn. Okay, so life is like a traveling to something. Okay, and if you will sit in anywhere, and you will not go anywhere to feel yourself, to enjoy yourself, that you can't experience through your life with another things. Okay, so life is like that. Life is not an empty dream. Life, there is much of things in our life, and we have to feel it, and we have to experienced it in your life. Okay, so life is not an empty dream. Okay, there is no only an empty dream, there is much of things to learn, to experience in our life. Okay, there is nothing to be empty in your life, there is much of things to enjoy, there is much of things to feel well experienced. So we have to experience more, we have to feel more, we have to enjoy more. That is called the life. So that life is not an empty dream, it's not empty, it's full of joy, it's full of happiness, and it's full of traveling, it's full of experience. So life is not an empty dream. So there is, the writer said that life is not an empty dream. It means that there is much of things in our life to feel it, to experience it, to enjoy it. So that life is not an empty dream. For the soul is dead that slumbers, and things are not what they seem. Okay, for the soul is dead that slumbers. Okay, so when we die, okay, or when we will die, that we have no experience, to feel the another kinds of things, because that was the last day in our earth. Okay, that is the last day in our earth. We have not to experience more of things in this world. Okay, so that when we sleep, our body become like a dead body. Okay, we have not to work, we have not to feel, but we have to feel our rest. We have to feel our rest like a dead body. Okay, so that the writer or the poet, the bard, Longfellow is going to say that this life is not only about the sleep. Okay, the sleep is only about a dead body. Okay, so that if you will sleep for a long time, you cannot do anything in your life. So there is no any work, there is no any action, but there is only one action, that your body is functioning. Okay, that's you are breathing, that's only the one things that your body is functioning. But without the functioning body, that's only no kind of any action without that. So life is like that. So that if you will die, you cannot do anything. If you will sleep, you cannot do anything. The writer is going to say that there is much of things in your life to enjoy, but if we will sleep time by time, that if you will sleep only, and if you will not I will not enjoy anything in your life, if I will not experience in your life, that I cannot know to the life, to the situation, what is going to be happen in your life. So that we have to be discussed about lifestyle, about enjoyness, our traveling, okay, our experience. So that the Longfellow is going to say that life is not only about the sleep, there is much of things. If you will sleep in your life, that you will be like a dead body, you cannot enjoy anything in your life, you cannot experience anything in your life. So life is like that. So you have to enjoy it, you have to feel it, and you have to experience it in your life. So life is full of enjoyness. So that, and things are not what they seem. So things are not what they seem, because you know that the people are behaving with you, and the friends are behaving with you. They are saying something in their opinion or in your their external, but there is something different in their internal. So what they are seen in your naked eyes, that's actually not the real, because you, the common people and the simple people, normally believe anyone in your life, but what they are looking to be, they are not actually in reality. Okay, the writer is going to say that life should not be like a dead body, life should be a functioning or a functioning work, to feel and experience different types of experiences in your life. Okay, and the things you see in your life, that's not actually the real, there is something different behind that things. Okay, there is something other or one another in the behind that things. Okay, life is like that, life is like always changing. Okay, so you are seeing the people, the human, the different kinds of character in your life, different types of things in your life, But what are you watching or the looking or the seeing in your life, that's not actual the reality. There is something different.